Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sienna Christensen Svek, and if you don't already know me, I'm 17 years old and I've traveled all around the world. I lived in multiple places, and today we're going to talk about discipline over motivation. So we're going to talk about the keys to success. One of the keys to success is discipline, guys. And if you're waiting for motivation, then you may just never be successful. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. I want to start the video with a small disclaimer, just talking about how a lot of people think that my life is perfect. It's been very hard, but I don't want to get personal. See online about me and what you see, it's not true, guys. The bird is in my hair, not real, and everything can be different. For example, I'm at my friend's house right now. In the previous video was also my friend's house. I know there are people who are going to judge and say what they want anyways. In the future, I can talk about my situation, but I'm not going to get personal now because it is still my life currently. Can I get this bird out of my hair? First of all, let me just get the bird out of my hair. I'm sure a lot of adults haven't had the experiences that I've had. That's why I feel like I've developed this emotional maturity because of these experiences that I've been put in age of 17. So I wanted to start the video today talking about how discipline is way more important than motivation. You can use this video today in many different ways, whether it's for school or you're trying to build a successful future for yourself, whatever that may mean, because success is different for everybody. Trying to hit the gym consistently, or you're trying to eat healthier. It can be in any single way. Today, we're just going to focus about discipline and motivation, guys. So the difference between these two is that discipline is long-term. Discipline is a skill and a habit that you will build. Motivation is not a habit. Motivation is an emotion. Motivation comes infrequently and temporarily. For success, you need consistency. So the reason why we always have inconsistencies because we're waiting on motivation. Don't even try, you will not learn. So with discipline, guys, whatever you're doing, you just have to do it. If it takes less than 2 minutes and you're thinking about it, do it now. I'm going to tell you to pause this video and do it right now if you're thinking about it. Break down that task, guys. Break it down into little parts, because if you can do it in each section, you will be more able to learn discipline. You will be able to complete these things. Develop discipline by doing a few things. You can take cold showers, guys. Cold showers, let me explain. People think that maybe it's just good for you and healthy, which it is, but there's actually some science behind it of why cold showers will improve your productivity and your discipline, guys. Because by thinking for 1 second in your head, no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to be in the cold shower, but you decide to turn the switch, you will be doing something that you don't want to do. In 1 second, you can switch and you can control your mind. It's very important for learning how to control your mind. And I've tried it, guys, and it's helped me. It's helped me start this, guys, and it's helped me do so many things that I didn't know that I could just start in a second. You're thinking about it, you're procrastinating, just turn the switch. Every single time you do that, you're building up the discipline in your head and you're building up the strength to not procrastinate. Then you understand motivation is not the key to success, but you'll be even more motivated once you are disciplined, because every single day you'll be excited to work on yourself, to get better at these things, to improve your life, guys. And you'll see yourself better, you'll love yourself more, you're going to be happier with the person that you're becoming. Another thing you guys should do is look into dopamine detox. Dopamine detox is basically a detox of things that make your head excited. Dopamine is the rush of a chemical that we have in our brain when we are excited about something. Because we are so used to seeing TikTok and scrolling on TikTok, it gives us little bursts of dopamine, which makes us distracted and makes us procrastinate more. Because when we want dopamine, instead of doing things with real dopamine, we opt to the more comfortable option, which is scrolling on your phone, getting those little bursts of dopamine. And trust me, I know, because I struggle with this myself, but ever since I've been doing this dopamine detox, it's been much better. My screen time has gone way down. The thing I am on there though is for posting when I'm trying to do that for my account. And guys, so that's what I'm doing when I am on my phone. If you have time to scroll, you have time to do those things that you're procrastinating to do. So don't say, oh yeah, I would do this, but I don't have time. I'm teaching you those ways to be disciplined right now. So in reality, guys, you need to do this dopamine detox to be able to focus better, turning off notifications, keeping your phone out of reach while you're working. even tracking your progress, setting a time, even though I did that once and it didn't work, but try to get somebody to know the password, and then you cannot get into those apps after a certain amount of time for using it. They told me to do 1 hour per screen time per day. But that is very difficult when your work is from your phone or when you're doing businesses or companies online. So let's say you should limit your social media time to 1 hour a day. And that's what I've been doing. Another step to be disciplined over motivation is that you have to learn that progress is more important than perfection. You have to start with the progress and start with the consistency before you are able to be perfect at something. Because without progress and consistency, without trying to do something, you cannot be perfect because you haven't learned anything to be perfect. For example, the way I'm making these videos, I have no experience, guys. All I have is the consistency and the trying and the trials of making these videos. So how can you be perfect when you haven't even started or tried? Even if after a few times you're not perfect, that's okay. You can never be perfect. We're always learning, but at least you will be better at it than you were the previous time. Trying to do something, for example, cleaning your room or doing little things like starting your workouts or starting a business, done is better than perfect. Make sure that you're starting, even if you're scared of failure, guys. Everybody will be scared of failure. That's why 99% people do not succeed in life, because they are scared of failure. You cannot be scared of risking something, because risking something small can equal to a big change in your life. Being grateful is very important in this situation to discipline. Reframe your mindset into being grateful for things. For example, if you're saying, I have to get up for school, say, I get to get up for school, because there are so many people who do not get the education that you do. Be thankful that you go to school, guys. Be thankful for every single thing. Instead of saying, oh, I have to eat this for dinner, say, I get to eat this for dinner, because maybe there's so many people out there who can't afford food, who can't afford the house, who can't afford multiple things, and maybe you are just lucky and you're just overlooking your life because you're so used to it. But realize that what you have, you should be grateful. Look at your surroundings. Maybe it's not that you're traveling, but maybe it's that you have a stable home. And so many people would die for a stable home, okay? So please be grateful of what you have. It will also help change your mindset, which is the key to discipline, because without changing your mindset, it's hard to develop that skill of discipline. So make sure that you understand that discipline over motivation is the key to success. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. Please come back for the next one. Subscribe and like and comment. And yeah, thank you guys. Bye.